Alright, hey guys, welcome back. I don't know why it's being kind of laggy right now. But as you can see, we built this thing the other day, which separates the wheat and the seeds. Sadly, it doesn't do it perfectly. Wait, maybe it does. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's just because of the way that I have Yeah, see, it doesn't do it perfectly 100% of the time. It will obviously leave some things, but item sorters are like really not all that good. Now what I'm hoping for is the fact that it won't be picking up that many seeds, and the seeds that it does pick up will be after it picks up the wheat. So I'm hoping that the wheat, since it gets picked up first, will... I shouldn't even need an entire stack. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to grab as many as I did, but whatever. I'm hoping that the wheat should get put in here instead of over there. No. I was hoping that the seeds would be put where they need to be. Just 20 shouldn't be too high. It'll make these things grow a lot quicker. The only thing that it probably will make laggy is over here. This doesn't help, which I'm actually going to get rid of. This originally was just one of them things where I test out what works and what doesn't. And everything was working fine until I realized that having the border here actually kind of messes with things. I don't know why I don't just do this. And where everything is, this shouldn't create a big problem. So I have that bridge there, which should stop. Alright, that should be plenty, and if I do this, and get rid of all of this, it should actually fix most of the problem. This entire thing needs to be filled in. And technically, I don't know why I didn't realize this until now. Yeah, see, it is technically a source block. So I don't understand why it doesn't look like it. I guess because the rest around them aren't source blocks or something, I don't know. But that should get rid of the majority of all this water right here. Or at least the majority of the water. I actually have an idea. That's a pretty decent idea, actually. Pretty sure. Now, so this is, sadly, yes, going to become a SMP. As much as I don't really want there to be creative on it, I started this in a kind of, let me just build this, see if it works kind of world. And so far everything actually has worked just fine, but it's becoming kind of like, I really like this world now. And I would really like for it to stay this way, the way that it is with creative on it, because I actually really like the way that the world's set up, the way that I actually have thought about how the shops are going to be set up, and I actually am just going to end up, like I said, turning it into a creative world, creative SMP world, basically. Now, an SMP doesn't always mean, everybody always for some reason thinks SMP means there's roleplay in it, and my friend, every time I said let's do another SMP, because it's just a really abbreviated way to say it's a really long way to say let's play Minecraft for some reason. But SMP means survival multiplayer. So if it's an SMP, then it's your survival multiplayer world. It doesn't have anything to do with role playing or pretending or lore or canon. It just means two people at most playing Minecraft. Which there's gonna be, like, not technically lore, but there's gonna be people that have jobs in order to earn money, which that's how I always try to do my Minecraft worlds anyway. I always try and set up a shop that somebody will come and buy my stuff or whatever, but it never really works because everybody thinks, oh, that's a dumb idea, and by the time I have it built, everybody just doesn't want to do it anymore. Everybody quits playing or whatever. So yes, there is going to be creative on here, and like I said, I don't normally like having creative on my Minecraft worlds, but we're just going to deal with it. And instead of destroying all of these blocks, them farmland blocks, and trying to make them land, I'm just going to do this. This right here should deal with most of it. And it'll make the island connected again and not look as weird. I don't have to have that annoying bridge there anymore that I didn't really like to use anyway. It was kind of one of them, let me see how this looks. I've always wanted to build something like this, but I never really knew what I was doing. I'm not a builder by any means, but at the same time, I can definitely come up with a somewhat decent idea on how to make something look good. I've done it plenty of times. I'm gonna actually start a business here in a little bit on this world, just so you understood that. Which honestly, I actually understand where my passion for cars and engines and stuff like that came from. It's apparently from this game, or sorry, or it could be the other way around. It could be more of the reason I like redstone so much is because I just like to tinker with things. I like to take stuff apart, put it back together kind of stuff, and I like just looking at things and trying to figure out how they work. It'll drive me nuts if I can't figure out how something works. Like, I'll see something and be like, well, how does that work? Like I keep seeing them drill bit, or things that you put in your drill that's like a, you can attach a socket to. I sat there for probably 2 hours trying to figure out, well, how does that work? Because I seen one and I just kind of in my head was like, well, if you do this, and you do that, well then you can't really, like, I just kind of, I'm just guessing, obviously, but I'll just sit there for like ever trying to figure out how something works, because I'll have absolutely no idea how it works, and I'll just sit there just like staring at it forever, it seems. Right there it went. So I'll get rid of all of the stuff that it makes over there in just a minute. Let me try and clear this mess up really quick, because I know it can be extremely slow. Why do I have 2 blocks of iron? I have no idea. I would much rather get rid of 1 block through my inventory than like 2.5 double chests worth of blocks through just like that. Well, that and this. About 2.5 blocks. Excuse me. Basically, what can I do? Oh, excuse me. On the hiccups. What matches? What match? That looks good. Looks green like that. Alright, so this will be a melon. It actually should be a pumpkin. Melon. Pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. Then I need stairs that match. Color-wise, again, I have no idea. You do this, and what else? Something green. Actually, I need green stairs. I need orange slab, I believe. Well, no. Now I just need a green slab. Or, I got an idea. Boom. Done. It's actually just that simple. So if we go down a layer, it should stay the same. Boom. Melon Mart is basically complete now. What's in here? Whoa, a lot of stuff actually. AKA, I was checking to make sure that the thing worked, and it does. If you come over here to check out, you just go. And typically a note plays. You can see it go off. Yeah, there it worked. You just gotta make sure that you hit it. So you basically have to stand like this. There, it worked. Let me see if I can't turn my audio up some. For some reason, everything's really quiet lately. Any game I play. Music. Yo! Got stuck. Did it not change? Or was it just not music? It might be blocks. How about, instead of going all the way up like it keeps trying to do, whatever, you get the gist. And if the tick speed wasn't up as high as it was, you wouldn't hear this. Is my, like... Oh, my headset was turned down. I think it was turned down earlier, too, because I couldn't hear it turn on. So let's try this again. Okay, of course, right as I... Yeah, you can hear it. You just have to deal with some noise, which, whatever. Audio. There, you can hear it. Let's try this. We were in like the bass section. Whatever, you get the gist. Oh my gosh. My audio is still acting like I sometimes cannot stand this interface. Music. Music. No. There. You get the deal. I already know somebody's going to try and steal from the farm. That's why I'm not going to make it too extremely pricey. yes, I know if it's too pricey, people will just be like, well, fine. Which, and here's the price. Everything costs that much, basically. It only wants to work when I don't want it to. Pumpkins cost that much. Watermelon costs that much. Which, and sometimes I just have to come in here and clear up the blockages. Which I'll pay somebody to do that. I'll put up a sign on the window saying now hire. Boom. Now hiring. This over here seems to be working just fine, but I don't know that it can unload if one of these is full. What broke? Something broke. I don't know what it was, but something definitely broke. This is my industrial district, basically. That's what we're going to call this. My industrial district is where all of my automatic farms are going to be. So basically, any farm. Is redstone just not working today? Let's see if we can't push it with that one. Oh, it already picked some up. Oh god. It's full? Does that have to do with something? Does that have something to do with this? Let's see if I just can't hit just the right pixels or something. Uh-oh. Go. Push it. What is in you? Holy crap, it's already that full again. Nope. I don't know why it doesn't want to go. There we go. It's sort of going. This one, we'll just pick it up. As soon as it hits that other powered rail, I think we're fine. Should go on its own. I don't know why it isn't going on its own already. Now if I do that, when this one comes back around, that should unload it, entirely unload it. And then it should go on its own. That's the problem, is I don't understand how to make it so that it only picks up one thing. Like these need to go over here. Speaking of picking up, I would also like it to pick up those things when it comes back around. It actually unloads pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie, it unloads extremely quick, which I like. As soon as it's done, it should go. Yep, right there it went. Now it shouldn't have any slowing down problems. I don't know if that was lag or what, but it, like, that was twice now it slowed down. Is it full? Oh my god, it's already full. So, like, it just doesn't make it. Like, just. Let me guess. All of the stuff is over here. Yoip. Yeah, see, like, it wants to slow down at, like, every turn. I don't know if that's because it's full. Like, I doubt the fuller it is, the more it weighs, right? I also think that they weren't expecting it to be on a creative world where the tick speed was up. Alright, we have to do this again. Now that one definitely should have enough oomph to push it to come back. Now it should go on its own until it pushes that one to the end. Like I said, it should be going on its own just fine. I don't know why it's not. It was working just fine in the test runs. Which I might just have to let it just be whatever it wants to be, I guess. Which I don't really want it to be that. But would you stop? All aboard the sus bus. Like I said, it shouldn't slow down. It's like it hits there, hits the 2 turns. Now it's fine that I added all them powered rails. But like it was slowing down a lot more that time. I want this one to be mainly seeds. Doesn't mean it's going to be only seeds though. It was baby corn. And this half will be wheat. The other side will be mainly wheat, where the other side is not mainly wheat. No. All it has to do is dump it into the hopper, then it's fine. Like, it doesn't even have to put it in the chest. Which is making me think that if I could somehow have it go over like 14 hoppers, it would make it speed up the process. But then that's more iron that this farm costs. This farm is actually not that bad on cost, but it's time consuming. There's a lot of the cheap blocks like wood and dirt. There's actually a lot of rails, so it is kind of horrible on cost. But like this redstone component, this is just a simple, people call it a redstone clock when it's not. It's just a timer basically. It's an unloading system. Bang. Then you come down here. Actually gonna get rid of this. The next store I do want to make is it's the store that if you want you can come over and I will come and build stuff for you, basically. Just gonna get one of each log. Even though I'm probably not gonna use half of these. I'm definitely not using them. Now, I'm going to make an automatic tree farm later. I'm actually just going to make this the same damn one. Like I said, I'm gonna make an automatic tree farm because this is gonna be, I'll build you a house, an add-on, something, basically whatever. And then I'm just gonna have to get a bunch of redstone, which I'm gonna see if there is one. I doubt a farm for it. Hi, Rail. I'm doubting, like I said, I'm doubting there's a farm for redstone. If there is, then I'm gonna make it. If there isn't, then I'm not gonna make it. This is one of them blocks that if you don't place it right, the entire build looks weird. Like if I were to do that, you can already see it looks weird. Okay, now I need glass. Yeah.
Go to breakfast.
Where?
There's a place in Melton your brother seen has a breakfast today.
Okay.
And it's a pub or something.
Alright.
Huh?
I said alright. Just the one block down. Okay. Why do you keep doing that? Actually. I'm gonna have to get off if it's gonna keep being like this. Oh my god. Keeps like not wanting to work right. It doesn't work the same way with lag. Technically, if I wanted to, I can make a front door that you can get in, but then you can't get in. But I'm not going to do that, because that looks actually really dumb. And then I open this, and then I'm going to make it go off of area. So for square, we're going to do meters, because Steve is 2 meters tall, and, well, the Minecraft character typically is 2 meters tall, I mean. Unless you have, like, a really weird skin that's, like, shorter for some reason. I'm actually just going to, which is how Melon Mart is, actually, as well. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to actually make sure that I'm in the middle. 1, 2, 3, right here is the middle. And then I'm going to go off of 10 square meters. So that's 5 by, wait, if we're doing by area, right? So if we're going by area, length times width, right? Yeah, so 1 cubic, is it cubic or square? Hi, Taylor. Taylor, in. Length by width. Yeah, I know. I need to square. So every 2, we'll do every 1. Is it square or squared? Is it like this or with an E? It's with an E, that was right. 1 square. I'm just going to do block, each square block. Equals 5, 9. So basically, just for a quick demonstration, if I were to build a house this big, that would be 25 square meters, which means that's 5 iron nuggets. How about that? Just because, so this would cost you, that building that I did would be actually 4 by 4, no, 5 by 5, 25 times 5 is 100. Okay, we're just gonna do 100. Little things. Let's do every 10.
That's where I'm going with.
You go upstairs.
Okay.
Look. I don't get it. You're not gonna find them in the room.
And they're in your room. I see them on the floor somewhere today. Yep.
Equals
Yep.
5
Yeah.
iron. Nuggets. So that means
And your only other chance
this
is
would only
bathroom.
cost you like 10. We'll round it down to 10. Well, actually, we'll do 10. We can't really do a half. Let's do ingots. Just because it's a little bit easier to calculate. Because if I need to, I can take iron nuggets instead of ingots.
Not up there.
Right in your room then.
You're not in my room.
I'll just take 4 iron, 5 iron nuggets, or something like that. Something like that. But I'm done. Do I have my mic later? I do not. Okay. God. Man. You're a bad, bad man. Alright. Peace on earth.